Hola, it's me, Kelly. I'm gonna do a chisel today for you guys, and you're gonna start as usual with a 3 to 5 minute warm up. You could use that Zumba song warm up I did on my YouTube channel called like it's called something. It's to this song. I think it's "Can't Hold Us" by Macklemore. So anyways, today, so make sure you do a warm up because you want your muscles warm. All right, so this is if you've been today, Junior. If you've been watching, excuse me, it's total body workout, toning, strengthening, all that jazz. So the first thing we started with, actually, what I used to teach this at Craft Foods, is they had like a gym floor, like a basketball court. I'm sorry, gym floor, that kind of a gym floor. So it was a wood court, and it wasn't full court. I'm not sure if it was just a half court. I'm not good with basketball. I was a gymnast. I don't know if there's a 3/4 court that they made. Maybe it was that size of a court. Maybe it was a half-size court. I'm not sure. All I know is it wasn't full size. But what we did was across the floor, we did one time, we walked all the way across in a plank hold. So they were sideways plank walks. So it looked like this. So you're in a push-up position, right? So you want to make sure that you're in a nice straight line, okay? Like you don't want your hips piked, okay? So you don't want your butt in the air. You want to squeeze your butt, okay? But you also don't want to like arch your back and have your stomach staying down because look at that. That's going to hurt your back. So pull your belly button up towards your side. Squeeze your butt so you're in a nice straight line, okay? Like a push-up. But then you're going to walk sideways, okay? Like this. So you're walking one arm and one hand at the same time. So we went all the way across now. So we went all the way across the gym floor once, and then we came back, and we did it 2 times total. So what I'm going to do instead is we're going to time it. Where did I put my stopwatch? I don't know why. If I'm like old school or what, I cannot use the stopwatch on my phone. I don't know how to do it. It's so, I guess I got to do it though. It's so weird. All right, so let's try it. So you can't find my other stopwatch. So what we're going to do is we're going to alternate back and forth for a minute, then we'll rest, and then we'll do it again. Now, since we're doing this in place, what the heck is a stopwatch? Since we're doing this in place, if you want, you can grab a mat because that'll be like a little bit softer on your joints, your wrists. And secondly, for modifications for people who have bad wrists from gymnastics or elbows, if the plank is not working for you, these side plank walks, if it's hurting in a bad way, don't do it. Maybe try to do it if it's like your wrists that are bothering you a lot. Maybe try to do a plank hold. Hi, Jax. Ah! This is my best buddy, Jax. He's so cute. He's a good boy. He's such a good big boy. Okay, so that's what else you're gonna do is come down on your hands, or your elbows, and your forearms, your elbows, whatever. And then you can go like this. Okay, another modification would be on your knees, like this. Okay, so there's all different types of modifications you can do to work up to the level. You could start trying to get like one leg straight, as you're doing this. You can come up for a little bit and then go back on your knees. So we're trying to make this to whatever fitness level you are at. All right, so if you're able to do the side plank walks, go ahead and start. So we're just gonna alternate back and forth, okay? It's one side, and then back to the middle, to the other side, back to the middle, other side. And I'm not putting any music on because YouTube, thanks a lot, you stink with music, copywriting. And my last chisel video has no sound, which is awful, because of that. It has no sound because it had copyrighted music in it, so it wouldn't upload the video. So I had to take all the sound out and then make 3 separate videos. Keep going. 3 separate videos of what was happening in that video with no sound so you guys could get the reps. So anyways, you would think that musicians would want people playing their music. It's kind of a way of promotion, but I guess money talks. And it's probably not even the musicians, it's probably the record labels, whatever. All right, rest. So I'm just trying to talk through that to distract you. Okay, so rest. We'll rest for like 30 seconds or more. And then we'll do that one more time for a minute again. So again, go at your own pace. If you're not able to do the plank walks yet, good boy, Jax. If you're not able to do the plank walks yet, then you're gonna do, modifying on your hands and your knees, on your toes and your hands, your knees. I'm getting all mixed up today. Your forearms. Here's our nice little Christmas tree. He's a little crooked. And that's it. Okay, let's rest a little bit longer. We'll rest for 45 seconds. All right, so we're gonna start going again for a minute. So just go at your own pace. Even if this, so you guys can start going. But even if just holding it here is hard, just do that. Only add in the walks when you're ready. So we're just alternating, going side to side, to middle, to side. So you don't get dizzy. So we're not just going, boo, boo, boo. Well, you could do that, I guess. Okay, good. Okay, guys, keep going. If you're at this level, I just want to show people what I'm talking about in modifications. So if you're not, you can be like this on your forearms and your knees, okay? You could be holding it here. You could be on your toes and your forearms like this, just holding it. Okay? The third modification is just holding it here. And then, of course, the fourth one is to keep going with these walks. Remember, keep your butt down. I feel like my butt's coming up a little bit. Your hips are flat. Good, just a little bit more. This works your whole body. All right, and rest. All right, good job. So stretch whatever you need to, your arms, your legs. But so anyways, that's why I can't put music on, because I wanted to at least upload the sound so you guys can hear the number of reps and stuff. All right, so we're done with that. Good job. Okay, now we're going to do some ball wall squats, which we did the other day. These are going to be a little different. So you're going to need your ball. Again, if you don't have a ball, just use either the wall or you could do it without the wall. All right. I'm going to try to get the thing facing this way so you guys can see me against the wall here with the ball. Now, you could grab dumbbells or your body bar, weight if you need some. Okay? I think I'm going to grab these 8-pounders today just in case. I might do body weight. Okay, so you're going to have the ball, this, okay, against the wall. Your feet are a little bit apart, like shoulder width apart. Okay, if you're holding dumbbells, you're holding dumbbells. If not, you're doing body weight. We're going to do 16 up and down first. Ready? 1. You want to make sure your knees don't go over your toes at the front. 3, you're sitting back. 4, sounds like I'm farting. Excuse me. Got some gas today. 6, 7. What is that, Leah? 8. Got 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to do slow, down for 3, up for 1. 1, 2, 3, and up. 2, 3, up, that's 2. Up, that's 3. 4, we're doing 8 of these. 5, so you're going slow, 2, 3, and up for 1. Shoot, I lost count. I think we have 1 more, so 8. Now we're reversing, so down for 1, and up, slow, 2, 3, down, and up, 2, 3, down, up. Good. 5. Up. 6. 7. 8. 2. Now you're gonna go down, pulse for 8, come up. So you go 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna put my weights out. 4. Oh, 5, 6, 7. It's okay, guys. I scared both the dogs. It's okay. Oh, it's okay. Oh, it's okay. 6, 7. Oh my God. It's okay, you guys. You guys are so sweet. 2 pit bulls scared of a noise. Me dropping the weights. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's hard to pulse at this. 6, 7, 8. Good. 2 more. So 4 total. Good job, guys. 6. It's okay, Jax. 8. This is Jax and Bea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Now you're gonna don't reach down like this. I have to grab my cheat sheet. Okay. Now you're gonna come back up. You're gonna go back down again. You're gonna hold it down. We're gonna bring our knees together and apart. In and out 15 times, okay? And we're gonna do it slower, and then we're gonna pulse. All right, so here we go. So, gonna go down, okay, in and out. So you're squeezing your knees together and apart. 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 7, 5, 2, 1. Now you're gonna go slow. 1, 2, in, 2, out. In, out, out, out. 2, out. 1, 2, in, out. Out. Good. 3 more. 8 total. 1, 2, 1 more. Now hold it and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 1. Woo! Come up. Shake your legs out a little bit. Woo! All right. Now you're gonna take it back down and just pulse here to squat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Feel so weird. 6, 7, 8 on the ball. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you're gonna do a set of plie squats. So you're still on the ball. Your legs are coming out wider. Your feet are turned out like a ballerina. Okay, so let's do 16 of those. 1, 2, and you can have weights or no weights. 3, 4. So if you have the weights, this is so bad for my back, the way I'm bending down. I already feel it. 4. You can hold them however you want. 6 here, 7 here, here, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now down. Now you're gonna go down, lift up onto your toes, up and down. So it goes down, lift your heels up, and put your heels down. So I don't know if you guys can see that, what my feet are doing. All right, that's better. All right, so your feet are out like this. Again, we're doing plie squat. You're going up onto your toes, down, 2. Good girl. Hi, Bea. This is Bea. 3. Down. 4. Down. 5. Down. You might have to adjust. Ah, sorry, Bea. 6. Good girl. 7. Oh, they're scared of that weight. 8. Now go down and just lift up your ears. 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't slam them like I was doing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Woo! Done with that. Yay. Okay, so stretch your legs. All right, if you need to, so you can do a quad. Oh, I can't even see. Quad stretch. Okay. Grab the wall if you need to. Balance. Hamstrings. Oh. Glutes are like this. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to a arm one. Okay, and then, oh my gosh, look at this. Okay, single arm wall push-up. Yes. Okay, so you don't need your ball on this one, but I am gonna make you dizzy again so you can see me against the wall. All right, so we're doing one arm, 10 each side. All right, so your arm's at shoulder height, okay? Then you're gonna kind of push away at an angle. Okay, you wanna be nice and straight. Then you're gonna do a push-up and then back up. 2, it feels weird. 3, feels really weird. 4, 5, we're doing 10 each side. 6, 7, 8. This is harder than it looks. 9 and 10. Okay, switch. So again, 1 is harder than it looks. 2, so the farther you move away from the wall, the harder it is. 3, 4, try to stay straight. That's what's hard. 5, it's not like my body trying to stay. 7, 8, I'm such a whip. 10. Yay! All right, now you're gonna use your ball against the wall. You're gonna lean your forearms into the ball, okay, like this. And your feet are gonna go out at an angle. And we're gonna do calf raises, like that. So up onto your toes, okay? We're gonna do 3 sets of 10. First, you're gonna do 10 with your feet together, okay? So 1, 2, and your arms are just resting on the ball like this, like this. Okay. 3, go all the way up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, now you're gonna put one foot behind the other foot. 10. Single leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch legs. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. If you sprained your ankles a lot, 4. These are really good for them. 3, 2, 1. Done. Okay, good. Stretch your calf. You need to. That's good for your calves, your ankles too. Like I sprained my ankles so many times. I like roll my ankle just walking a lot. And when I started doing that more calf raises and stuff, I don't do that anymore. All right, we're gonna work on for your shins. So if you get bad shin splints, this is really good for this. Strengthening your shin muscles. Excuse me. Yep. All right. So you're resting the ball on top of your feet, and you're pushing into the ball as much weight as you need to feel resistance when you lift up your toes. So now we're lifting up your toes, staying on your heels, so you're working this muscle in the front here. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. And you're pressing as hard or as soft as you want. 8, 9, 10. Good. 10 more. 10. Oh, it burns. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 2, 1. Oh, good job, Doug. Kind of roll your ankles out, and you should feel it right there for your shins for that one. All right, so we're gonna come back to your mat. You're gonna grab dumbbells. Depends on what you need. We're doing sets of 8. We're gonna do an upper arm. We're gonna do an arm combo, upper body arm combo. Okay, so we're doing 8 of each rep, and then we're gonna do overhead shoulder presses, chest presses, bicep curl, upright row, a reverse fly, and a tricep kick back. So we're doing 8 of all of those in a row. So that's why I'm saying it depends on what you need. Normally for some of those I would use 8 pounds. I'm gonna use 5 pounds for the whole thing today. You can switch back and forth between reps. But a couple of them I just want to go over. For the reverse fly, You're gonna bend over your hips. Knees are a little bent. Keep your back flat. You're squeezing your shoulder blades together back here. Okay? To bring your arms up and back. Okay, like that. And then the tricep kick back. You're in the same position. Keeping your upper arms right next to your body. You're only moving your forearms. Okay, up towards your shoulders. Back out. Up. Back out. And that's for your tricep. Hence the name, tricep kick back. I wish we had some music. Okay, so first 8 overhead presses for your shoulders. 8, 7, 6. Good job, guys. I can't see you, but I know you're doing great. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you're just going to press in front. 1, 2. There's music coming from somewhere. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you're coming down. Bicep curl. 1, 2, 3. I see Beta in the mirror. 6. Hi, Jax. 7, 8. Now, upright rows. Okay, it's like you're zipping up your jacket. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now those reverse flies. So remember, bending, squeezing your shoulder blades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, then the kickbacks for your triceps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you start with a heavier weight, and as you're going through it, during it, you notice that, oh, super, it's too heavy. I gotta switch. You could switch to a lighter weight in the middle, or you could start alternating. Okay? Just a suggestion. All right, we're gonna rest our arms for a minute, and then we're gonna do it all over again. Oh yes, I can't wait. So 8 of each rep. We should sing. Dreidel, 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 I made you out of clay, and when you're strong and ready, my dreidel I will play. I wish I could sing, but I can't. All right, we're gonna do 8 more. I wish I could do the accent. 2, 3. Good job, guys. 4, 5. I think it's funny. 6, 7. Hold on. 8. I can't do 2 things at once. 8, 7, 6. When the people say good job to you, 3, 2. And they can't see you. Like I'm doing. I'm like, huh, yeah. What if I'm falling on my head? And the gal's like, great job. But I know you guys are doing good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Upright rows. Like you're zipping up your coat. Your arms come up and out. Your elbows. 3. Keep your body. Keep your arms close to your body. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Then 8 reverse flies. 1. Squeeze those shoulder blades. 2. Back is flat. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Your head, you kind of want to keep your head neutral. 3. I keep putting mine down. 4. I shouldn't be doing that. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh! All right. Rest your arms. Stretch your arms. We did a bunch there. Shoulders, thighs, tries, back, chest. All right. Now we're going to do a leg and an arm exercise at the same time. Ooh. All right. So we're going to use your circle dance for this one. However, If you do not have a circle band, do the same exercise without the circle band and just using your body weight, because we're going to do a bicep curl with weights. And as we do that, we're going to kick our leg back. So this just adds a little more resistance. And then depending on what brand is this? This is Spry. This one, the green is in the middle. Actually, green is lightest. Green, and then red is the next heaviest, and then blue is the heaviest resistance. So I don't know how it works in other brands if it goes by color, but these bands do. And when you get them at the store, you know, you can ask the people there, and I'm sure they'd be more than happy to help you figure out which, because people like us like doing that stuff. So if you're going to a good place, if the person's more than happy to help you, that they know what they're talking about. If they're like, ugh, and they don't want to help you, then maybe go to a different place. Because people who are excited about fitness and know what they're talking about are going to want to help you get the right band. Okay, so we're going to do, so depending on what weight you use, because we're doing bicep curls, and as you do it, because we're going to do more reps, so you might want to grab a lighter weight. So as you do your curl, to kick your leg to the back, okay? So it's working on balance. Then with the band or without the band, you're still working on balance, working on your glute, your hamstring, which is your butt cheek. Sorry, your glute is your butt cheek. That sounded like your hamstring. Your hamstring's not your butt cheek. Your hamstring is this muscle right here. Excuse me, this long one in the back. Your quads in the front. All right, and biceps are right here. So we're gonna do this, 16. 1, 2, 3. Or you can go slower if you need to. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now switch legs. Keep doing the curl. 8, 7, 6. Well, this is tricky. 3, 2, 1. Good. Now rest for a minute. Rest your legs. Rest your arms. The next one, we're going to go into a reverse lunge. We're going to straighten both legs, and then we're going to lift our back leg up so it's in a T. Oh, whoops, we got to take our bands off. So before we take our bands off, really quick, let's just do standing. And if you don't have a band, just do it without a band. Kicks again one more time. Ready? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. Then pulse. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Switch legs. Okay. 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 1, and pulse. 1, 6, 8. All right. Now let's take these off. The next one again. See, today's workout's a little bit different too, because in the middle, instead of doing like arm, leg, we did leg, arm, and now we're doing legs and arms together. Ooh, different, good. And balance, balancing, good. All right, so we're gonna do balancing lunge with a row, which is single arm row. But I think we're doing both arm rows. So hold on, okay, so this is what you're doing. I'm doing it without the weight first so you can see. Going back into a lunge, okay? Then, okay, so you're holding your weight, sorry. You're gonna lift it back. And then your forearms are gonna go to a T, okay? Now, you're gonna break your arms here. Okay, because the weight might be too heavy. Because like I was gonna use 8 pounds to do a row, which is this, but if we're bringing our arms out to a T, let's try this. Okay, so pretend like you got your dumbbells. We're gonna go lunge, we're gonna modify it a little. You're gonna come up like this and not bring your arms out. We're gonna do row. Okay, we're gonna try to do 8, and then we're gonna come down and switch. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a lighter weight just in case, because we're balancing and stuff, you know. So if you can grab one dumbbell, you could do this with one dumbbell too. Okay, so start on one leg. You go down. Okay, we're coming up to balance. 1, 2, good. If you need to put your foot down, put your foot down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, step back into a lunge. Come together. Here we go, other side. So lunge, up, hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And up. Good. Now, we're going to switch it around a little. So we're doing a little bit more legs. We're going to do that. I'm out of breath. We're going to go back, come up, do a row, come down. Okay, so we're not holding it and doing a row. So this is how it's going to look. Go lunge, balance, row, lunge, together. Switch legs, lunge, balance, row, lunge, together. Switch, lunge, balance, row, lunge, together. Now, if you're having trouble balancing, just keep your leg down, okay? Together. Again, down. Balance, row, lunge, together. Balance. Row. Whoa, I almost lost my balance. Together. Good. Again. Balance. After this workout, like the next day, or you might have DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness, which means you'll be sore 2 days later, so on Friday, and you might notice like your back and your core being really sore from this. All right, that's the last one. Good. All right, stretch your arms and your legs out. Like now I realize I probably could have used a higher weight on those, but I'll know for next time. I'm going to do a shoulder combo. So, depending on what dumbbell you want to use, we're going to start holding the dumbbells in each hand, okay? You're going to extend your arms into a V, an overhead V, okay? Then you're going to do overhead triceps. Okay, now, why am I so out of breath? Okay, so the next one is an alternating side tricep lift. So you're starting with your arms bent like this. Palms face the body. Straight elbow as you turn. Oh, you're doing this. So that's the side tricep one. Okay, back touch. Your arms start, extend it out to the side. Okay, bring your arms diagonally behind you. Bend, left elbow, and touch back with the dumbbell. Return, do other. Okay, so you're going like this. What? What did I write? Oh, shoe burger. So you're going like this. Okay, so you got the dumbbells, right? Going back. And you're going like this. Oh, that is hard. All right. So that's a back touch. Yeah, bend left elbow. Touch it. Touch it. Wow. All right, and then we're doing an overhead side bend. So one arm is doing an overhead press, and the other arm is going like this. Okay? It's crazy. So we're doing all types of body in here. And then we're going to do a straight arm shoulder shrug. So you're just holding your arms out to the side, okay? And then you're going to shrug. Okay, but we're just going to do one side, the other side. One side. Good. Keep your elbows a little bit bent. My elbows hyperextend, which is not good, but whatever. They always have. So I try and keep them a little bit bent so that I'm not putting too much pressure on my joint. Blah, blah, blah. Enough talking, right? All right, so 8 first to a V. 1, 2. You guys see me? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're doing shoulders and triceps here. 1, and a little bit of back. 2, 3, 7, 8. Good job. Now we're going into that side tricep lift. So you're going like, sorry, you want to go like this. I gotta use lighter dumbbells, I think. You want to go like this. Okay, kind of like you're bringing your dumbbells under your armpits and then back out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Wow, that's hard. All right, now we're doing this alternating back touch one. So your arms are back here. 1, 2, 3. This is weird. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my gosh, this is hard. 8. Okay, now overhead side bends. I'm switching weights. All right, so one arm is gonna press. 1. Keep your abs in, pull tight. 2, 3, 5. It's good for your abs. 6, 7, 8. Switch. 8, 7. Don't hold your breath like that. 6, 5. I gotta do my homework today. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I know for these ones I'm gonna have to switch to a lighter weight because you're gonna be holding your arms up the whole time. All right, so alternating shoulder shrug. 1. Shrug your shoulder up towards your ear. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, good job, done. Oh, that was good. That worked. My shoulders show. All right in here. So stretch your shoulders, your back, your neck. All right. Now, we're going to come down onto the ground, okay, for our next one. And you're going to need a mat, which Jax is on mine. So we're going to grab a different one. Hey, Jax, you can stay there, boy, you cutie poo-poos. You cutie big boy. All right. So you're going to need your mat. You're going to need nothing else. All right. So we're going to come onto your mat, okay? Now, lay on your side. I just want to make sure I'm not uneven here. Okay, lay all the way down on your side. So you can lay all the way like this, okay? Just want to make sure your side. This arm can be here for support, here, wherever you want. I don't care. Or you could be like this if you like this better. Or you can be up like that if you like that better. We're doing outer thigh lifts first, and then we're going to do it in a different position. Okay, so I like to go like this. So I'm going to go like this. Your bottom leg is straight. Sometimes we bend the bottom leg. This time it's straight. Okay, so outer thigh lift, 16. 2, 5, 6, 7. Then we'll do some abs and back at the end as usual. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to do an 8. Oh, I just bit my tongue. With a knee tap. So you're tapping your knee to the floor. Back out. 1, 2. Squeeze your butt when you stand up. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, Jess. 7, 8. Now, outer thigh lift. 1, 2, 4. Hey. 6, 7, 7, 6, 5. Chest. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, ignore the knee tap. Extend out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now the next one, you're going to bring your legs forward as high as you can comfortably. So the goal is to get your legs up to a 90-degree angle, right? So you're kind of in like a pike position or an L. Can you see that? Probably not. Jax is in the way. So the goal, if you're flexible enough, is to be like this, right? So you're in an L. Now, you might only be able to come here. Okay, that's fine. You might be here. That's fine. Okay, you're still going to get a good workout. You might want to bend that front leg like this and try to get the straight leg up a little higher, okay? But the hardest one is this way. So I'm going to do it like that to show you. So we're doing 16 again. If it's harder, it's going to get more like here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my God, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then 8 pulses. 8, 7, 1. Oh, done. Woo! Burn itch. It really burns when you bring it up into that second position. So just try as best as you can, okay, to get them at a little bit of a different angle. All right, so let's switch sides and repeat. So again, laying straight on your side. Your arm could be resting on your head. Your head could be resting on your arm. Your head could be resting on your hand. You could be resting on your forearm. Okay? Whatever you want. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 7, 5, 3, 2. Good job, guys. 1. Now remember the knee tap in front and extend back out. 2. 3. Squeeze your butt. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now 16 more leg lifts. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 2, 1, and then 8 of those knee taps and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now remember, moving your legs to a 90-degree angle, perpendicular, right angle, whatever you want to call it, or modifying, like we did in the last one. Okay, 16. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5. It burns. 3, 1. Now pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sweet. Good job. Good job, you guys. That hurts in a good way. Stretch your butt out, your glute on that side, your outer thigh. Oh my Lord, that was good. Okay, so now we're gonna come back onto your mat, but we're gonna do abs and back, and then we'll be done. All right? So we did some different stuff today. Pretty proud of you guys for trying it. And all right, so first, which was the one I wanted to do? I wanted to do this one. Okay, but first, let's start with, since it's harder and we're still working your core, we're going to do a 30-second plank hold with alternating leg lifts. Okay, now also, let me get my timer. Also, there's a bunch of modifications for this. So let me show you real quick first. So this, ideally, you want to be in a plank like this on your forearms. Okay, legs are out straight, and you're squeezing your butt down, pulling your belly button in. Okay, and then you're going to do an alternating leg lift for 30 seconds. Now, modifications. Come down on your knees. Same position. Hold it. Alternating leg lift. Okay, so that's a modification. Or you could try like one leg up like this. Okay, here we go, 30 seconds. So you're holding, or you could just hold. But if you can, try to add the leg lifts, the alternating leg lifts. You want to try to keep your body as still as you can. That's the point of the leg lift. You want to try to keep your core as straight as you can. Okay? And keep breathing, because you're going to want to hold your breath. Believe me. Good. Keep squeezing on that side, your butt cheek of the leg that you're lifting. And rest. All right, so rest. Now, what is this next one? All right, so we're going to come down onto your back now. And we're going to do 30 seconds again. Okay, so this time we're doing a bridge hold with an alternating straight leg. And then you're going to hold it for 2 counts and then switch. So it looks like this. Okay, so a bridge, basically, your feet are shoulder width apart. Okay, you want to try to, if you can, touch your heels. Okay, then you're going to squeeze your butt up off the floor. This part's in a nice straight line. So you're squeezing your belly in, pushing through your heels, and squeezing your butt off the ground. All right, so now we're switching. We're going to do 1, 2, hold. 1, 2, hold. Okay, you're trying to keep this part of you as still as possible. Here we go. So start going. 1, 2, hold. Okay. 1, 2. So modifications would be just holding this up and not doing a leg lift. Okay, because this was not too bad. Okay, good. And it works your glute, but it also works your core. Let's see where we're at in time. Good. 2 more seconds. And rest. Woo! All right. Now we're going to do one more thing for 30 seconds. And that would be, what does this say? Oh, on all fours. Okay, so bring leg straight to the back, straight to the side, and straight. Okay, so, I'm still stretching my hip and my outer thigh. Okay, so now this one, you're lifting up one leg, you're on all fours. You can be like this if you want, or this. You're going to bring your straight leg straight to the side, and then back, side, back. Okay, so 30 seconds. Ready? Oops. We'll do 30 seconds each side. Okay, so go. So you're back. Your foot can be pointed or flexed, whichever you prefer. Okay. You're using your glutes, your abs, your obliques. Your obliques are your abs on the side. Your side abs. And go at your own pace. If you want to go faster, just go for it. Good. Now we're going to switch. Flip that other leg straight back and go to the side. Good job, guys. Keep breathing. Good. Woo! Good job, guys. Woo! And almost there. Hi, Jackson. And stop. Good. If you want, just kind of come back, stretch out your back. Relax. Just relax for a minute. Whoops. Stop. No, stop. Okay. All right. So now, stretch and relax. We're going to come back around. Okay. Whoop. We're going to do okay. So it's when you're starting, sorry, I'm sweating. Okay, so this one you're starting on your back again. And one foot is on the ground, like this. Sorry, I need my cheat sheet. And one foot is lifted like this at 90 degrees. It's just gonna stay bent at 90 degrees. All right, so we're doing 16 where we're gonna go up, up, down. That's one. All right, and then after we do 16, we're gonna like hold and do some stuff. Okay. Let me just read this. So rest, left hand. All right, so here we go. Ready? So up, up, down, up, up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, up, 4, up, 3, 2, 1. Now you're gonna straighten this leg. You're gonna reach the same arm as the same leg. Okay, now hold it, reach it up, and hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach it up an inch, hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you're gonna go up, down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 1. Good. Switch legs. So now this leg's bent at 90 degrees. Up, up, down. 2, 3, 4, 5, up, 6, 7, 8, 10, up, 11, 12, 13, 14. One more, up, up. 16 now. Straighten your leg, reach up, hold. 5, 3, 2, 1. Lift up an inch. Hold. 5, 3, 2. Now crunch up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 4. Done. Woo. All right. Come back over, stretch out your stomach and your abs, and then we're gonna do a couple more back and core, and then we'll do a couple more abs, and then we'll be done. Done. D-U-N. Just kidding. That felt good. That was a good one. I felt it. All right, now, oh yeah, baby. All right, we're gonna come up on all fours again. Okay, so you're balancing and you're using your core, your back's flat, and your abs are pulled in so you're not arching too much. Okay, and we're gonna lift up opposite arm, opposite leg. Okay, then your hand's gonna go behind your head. Now, if you can, just hold it here. If you want to add harder, you're gonna bring your elbow towards your opposite knee in the middle, and then extend out. Round in. Okay, extend out. All right, let's try that for 10 each side. Okay, now you can be on your forearms and your knees too, if you'd rather. All right, so let's get in position. Ready. So go at your own pace. 1. Crunch in the middle. And extend out. 2. 3. This is hard. 4. 5. 6. Woo! 7. You might lose your balance. See, I just did. 8. Lots of balancing today. 9. Lots of balancing in today's workout, Jax. 10. Good. Come back if you need to for a sec to stretch. Relax. Hi, Jackson, buddy. Hi, Jackson Brown. He's so cute. I call him Bad Jackson Brown. He's the best dog in the whole downtown. Okay, so again, opposite arm, opposite leg. Hold it here. Put your hand behind your head. Hold it here. Make it a little harder. Crunch your knee in towards your chest and extend out. And then out. That's 2. In, out. 3. Out. Oh my gosh. 4. I almost lost my balance. 5. 6. In, out. 7. 8. In, can I do 10 or is this 10? So if you fall, don't worry. It's all in fun, right? Oh, good. Okay, relax your back. Stretch your back. Relax your back. Nice job, guys and gals. All right, let's do one more for your back. Then we'll flip over and we'll end. Why did I just put the camera on? I don't know. See? Brain is funny. All right, so one more balancing for your back and your core. Now we're just going to hold. Opposite arm, opposite leg for 30 seconds each time. Ready? Go. So, just thinking about pulling your belly button up towards your spine. Okay, squeezing flat back and stretching your foot and your hand as far away from each other as you can. So breathe in. And on the exhale, extend. Stretch it out. Extend it as far away from each other as you can. Oh, really feel that stretch, guys. Good. All right, let's switch. Okay, here we go. Hold on, I'm going to stop it. Here we go. Ready? Go. Opposite arm, opposite leg. So remember, think about pulling your belly button in towards your spine, your back's flat. And think about extending this hand and this foot as far away from each other as possible. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, extend. Stretch, 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 stretch. Oh, good. And relax. Oh, that feels good, Jackson. All right. Good job, guys. You're doing great. Okay, so now we're just going to come back around. Okay, we're going to finish up with some abs. So this last set of abs, you're going to use your circle band. If you have a circle band, you're going to be using it. If not, do the same exercises without a band, okay? You'll get the same benefit. Doing it, just adding the band adds a little more resistance, okay? It makes it a little harder and challenges your muscles a little bit differently, but still, without the band, you're still challenging your muscles differently. So please try along even without the band. Okay, and then the next day we do chisel. I want to do this leg one. See, I'm starting a mix match, which I used to do too, but now I'm getting confused. And then I want to do this ab one. It's really good. So next week, I want to do, okay, this leg one, this ab one for sure. All right. Okay, here we go, guys. So first, you're sitting in a crunch position. This is the last thing we're doing. So you got your circle band on. You're in a crunch position, okay? You're going to lean back on your elbows. Okay, now, so can you guys see that? So I'm like this. Jax is in the way. I'm leaning back on my elbows like this. Okay, so let me get in a better position. There we go. Leaning back on your elbows. One leg is bent. The other leg is straight. So let's see if you have that circle band on. You can already feel the resistance. All right, so first we're just going to lift and lower your leg. You're going to think about using your abs here to lift your leg. Okay, it's really hard to do because your leg and your hip flexor, your leg and your hip flexor right here, that muscle in the front of your hip, is going to want to take over and lift your leg because they're bigger muscles. So that's what they do. They're going to take over. So if you really concentrate on using this to lift up your leg, whoo, you really feel it in your abs. Okay, so here we go. 8 times. 8, 7, 6, 5. Use your ab. 4, your ab. So 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to lift, bend, out, down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you're going to zigzag it. 1, 3. Oh yeah, okay, here we go. Ready? 1, 2. Good. Zigzag it up and down. And up, down, up, down, down. So we're zigzagging our legs side to side, up and then down. Good. 7. Good. And 8. Good. Now switch legs. All right, so 8 leg lifts. 8, 7. Use your abs, like we talked about earlier. 5, 2, 1. Now you're gonna go up, in, out, up, in, 2, 3, and 4. Now you're doing the zigzag, up and down, zigzag. You're zigzagging your leg in and out. Now this one you'll feel in your quad, which is that muscle right there, but on this side. Zigzag down, 4, zigzag up, zigzag down, zigzag up, 6, zigzag up, down, 7, 8. Good. Now, the last thing, just come all the way down onto your back, okay? And you're gonna hold your legs up at a 90. You don't have to have the band on for this one, okay? And you're just gonna crunch your knees up towards your knees, I mean. Ready? 20 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Done! Done! Give yourselves a round of applause, guys. That was great. That was a great total body workout. Balancing, everything in there. So, you might be sore, you might not. You might be sore 2 days later and not the first day later. That's Dom's. And then you might find like little muscles are sore this time. Like, because we did calves, we did, with the balancing would be like inner thighs, outer thighs, but, little ankle muscles. So hopefully you guys got a good workout. I hope you liked it. It was a little bit different than some of the other ones we've done. So that's what I like to do, is just change it up so you guys don't get bored. Your bodies don't get bored. And, oh my God, I think my packages are here. Yes, they are. Wow, done my workout and packages. So stretch, again, glutes, hamstrings, okay? Stretch your arms out. Your abs, okay? Make sure you get a good stretch. And we are done for today. Thank you for joining me. And come again and join. I'll probably do another one in like a couple more days or maybe next week. Thank you.